A KSLSports.com presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Presented by University Federal Credit Union.
Thanks for joining us for Week 5 of Game Night Live. I'm Sam Farnsworth. We're here at the halfway mark in the regular season now, and tonight Region 4 was in our spotlight. Corner Canyon, American Fork, Sky Ridge, Lone Peak, Pleasant Grove. Those are the top 5 teams in our power rankings, all from the same region. And that's what leads off our coverage tonight. We'll start with the number 1 team in the state, Corner Canyon, a rivalry matchup with the Alta Hawks. Corner Canyon up 7-zip in the first. Alta runs it back the other way in a hurry. Samuel Black caps the drive with a 13-yard score, 7-6 after the failed extra point. But once again, Corner Canyon would just go crazy on offense. Jackson Dart scores on the keeper for the lead. Then a 20-yard touchdown pass to Cody Hagan, followed by a 25-yard touchdown to Talmadge Hanley. And just like that, Corner Canyon's up 28-6, and they get another big win tonight. 56-6 the final. All right, number 2 American Fork. They were hosting 19th-ranked Harriman. It wasn't even a contest. Maddox Madsen to Garrison Grimes, 15-yard touchdown, 7-0 Cavemen. And the defense, yikes. Tama Malosi Birmingham with the sack. Second quarter, Brendan Bourgeois with the interception. And of course, Madsen, another huge night. Flushed out, still connects with Grimes for the score. He also threw 3 touchdowns to Fisher Ingersoll. Madsen had 9 last week, 7 more touchdown passes tonight. AF 56-6 over Harriman. Number 3, Sky Ridge, looking to keep Jordan winless tonight, and that they did. Sky Ridge poured it on. First quarter, first play of the game. McKay Hillstead on the option keep. And that was the correct choice, McKay. 61-yard touchdown run, 6-0 Falcons. On the Falcons' third offensive play of the game, look at this, Hillstead, the 32-yard touchdown pass to James Palmer, 12-0. It was that kind of night. Hillstead totaled 8 touchdowns. They win 68-7. Lone Peak's defense averages 4.5 points allowed per game tonight. The 5th-ranked Knights facing number 9 Orem. Tigers trailing, but Lance Reynolds hits Iseka Toyivao for the short touchdown to tie the game at 7. Second quarter, Knights use a couple of quarterbacks. First, Jonah Hamuli with the deep ball to Christensen. Will Christensen hauls it in. Then Luke Romney caps the drive with a touchdown pass to Weston Covey for a 2-touchdown lead. Lone Peak still unbeaten. They get it done 24-7. Well, you've seen 1 through 4. What about the 5th-ranked Pleasant Grove Vikings? You've got to see this finish against Lehigh. We'll get you caught up with that coming up. And our Game Night Live Game of the Week between Skyview and Green Canyon. That and a whole lot more when Game Night Live returns. The Bonneville Lakers have been one of the surprise teams to start the season, but it came as no surprise to those that know them to see what the team did in the wake of those destructive windstorms this week. Several players helped participate in a community effort to clean up debris in Washington Terrace. Well done, guys. Well, what about their participation on the football field? Tonight, they were in a contest against the Viewmont Vikings. Back and forth this game went in the first half. Cayman Best completes to Reese Graybill, who cuts the other way, dives for the pylon. He's in for a 27-19 Lakers lead. But just before the half, Viewmont's Will Schultz throws a touchdown pass to Derek Reeder. After a 2-pointer, it was tied at 27-all. Second half was all Bonneville, though. Cord Shaw's touchdown run put them up for good, 41-27. They get the win, 44-27. Our Game Night Live Game of the Week gave us fireworks on the very first play. Skyview's Kaysen Carlson takes a shot deep and hits Isaac Larson in stride. It's an 80-yard touchdown for a 7-0 Skyview lead. Later in the quarter, Carlson, another touchdown pass. This to Sam Thatcher, 14-0. Second quarter, the defense has some fun. Walter Collins with the pick, and after a 68-yard return, he gets the 6. They built that early lead and held on. Skyview with a big win tonight, 42-14. Here's JJ and Sly.
Skyview victorious in this rivalry game against Green Canyon on Game Night Live, 42-14 the final. Although that final score is not indicative of how close this game was in the fourth quarter. Green Canyon had a chance to get into the game and get within 1 score, but it's an emotional game, and you make some mistakes in an emotional game, and 2 big mistakes by Green Canyon cost them in this game, Sly.
No question, no question. You can definitely tell why Skyview is a championship football team. The way they run the ball, the way they are coached, they are a well-coached football team. The athletes they have on that team, the opportunities that presented themselves, they made all of the plays tonight.
All the offense we thought we'd see tonight, we saw some, but it was 2 defensive plays that were the difference. Next week for Game Night Live, we're going to Lehigh for American Fork at Skyridge, a top 5 battle. We can't wait. Sam, back to you.
Yeah, I can't wait either, guys. Thanks. Right? We didn't forget about the undefeated PG Vikings on the road against 13th ranked 3-1 Lehigh. Creighton Cooper finds Isaiah Tawai to take a 28-21 lead with 3 minutes left. Then PG ties the game. Sam Levitt to Darius Clemens, 40 yards touchdown, and this sends it to overtime. Pleasant Grove's Cooper Camerlango. The interception in OT. So PG is in business. It's their turn with the ball, and they score. Spencer Tautaloi. And the Vikings get the overtime win. They're still unbeaten. The Skyline Eagles kicking off Region 6 play against the Hillcrest Huskies. First quarter, Braxton Bolingbroke. He's going to launch one deep, and he finds Hudson Manwaring. It's going to be a 40-yard touchdown and a 7-0 Eagles lead. Next possession, Bolingbroke rolls out, finds Ryan Wiscombe for the 5-yard score. Eagles are 5-0 with the 52-0 win. The game of the night in Region 6 was Brighton and Olympus. Second quarter, Bengals up a touchdown. Tommy Hagen pulls it down and goes in for the 5-yard touchdown. It's 14-all at the half. Third quarter, after a long drive, on 4th down, Mason Young punches it in for a 21-14 Brighton lead. Then in the fourth quarter, under a minute left, Hagen looking for some magic to force overtime, but his pass picked off by Orlando Martinez. The Bengals take control in Region 6. They get the win 21-14. Mountain Ridge and Timpview. Thunderbirds still looking for their first win of the season, believe it or not. They get some help early. Opening kick, Raider DeMooney making a house call. Hashtag I am Jack DeMooney's son. Raider into the end zone. Timpview leading 7-3 in the second quarter. Micah Beckstead, he scores from 12 yards out. It's 15-3 after a 2-point conversion. Then in the third quarter, tip drill. Puna Alatini comes down with it and rumbles all the way down to the 1. Timpview does get in on the next play. Hey, they get that win, 43-3. All right, let's head further south. Springville on the road against Region 8 foe, the Provo Bulldogs. Bulldogs in the house for this one. Springville leading 14-7 in the third quarter. Seth Rigtrup finds the end zone to make it a 21-7 game. One of his 3 scores on the night. Provo answers. Jace Welsh runs it in from 45 yards out. The quarterback's got some wheels. Then Springville strikes again. Caden Delamas to Zachary Antonino. Springville scores 20 in the fourth quarter alone. They run away with this one tonight. All right, Layton opening up region play at Davis. Opening possession for the Darts. Spencer Ferguson. How about a 51-yard scoring run? That's how you get Davis on the board. After a Davis safety, Darts get the ball back. Chance Trujillo, a 45-yard bomb to David Spute. What a season he's having. Something every night seems to be going right for him. Davis puts it away 40-7. More Game Night Live after this. Let's finish the night off in Region 10, a rivalry between Stansbury and Toyola. They also honored first responders today. How cool is that? Stansbury the first to score. Crew Huxford keeps it, and he just keeps going. Touchdown, Stansbury makes it 7-0. Toyola gets the ball. Oh, it's picked off by Paitia. To the house. 13-0 Stallions with the lead there. The Buffs do get on the board in the first half. Justice Tadifa Tamatiaki Helu puts 6 on the board there, but Toyola just couldn't overcome Stansbury. They get the win 44-21. More Game Night Live, 30 minutes of it tomorrow at 9 p.m. We'll see you then.